Let's step into the world of financial technology, which is expanding at a very frenetic, very fast pace. Fintech comes at the heart of virtually every inch of the business and markets world. So let's get a sense of how Fintech applies to the insurance market, or what folks in that space refer to as insurtech. Welcome, my guest, Austine. Abolusoro is here in the studios. Live with me is the CEO at Fintech Technology. Thanks for coming in. Great to have you.
Thank you.
How's the week been?
Very good.
I'm sure the insurance market is one market, but again, let me just allow you to talk to me very briefly about insurtech and what does it really entails.
Okay, insurtech is basically applying technology in the business of insurance. That's what we call insurtech. The application of technology, especially digital technology.
Where does digital technology come into insurance? The insurance guys always use some
All right,
paper
so someone will say,
insurance.
people may say technology is always used. Before now, technology has been used in the business of insurance. Insurance companies have their technologies that they use, but how does it get to the consumers? So when we talk about now using digital technology, is actually has to do with the consumers themselves, the people who want to buy insurance. How do they interact with the business of insurance or the product of insurance using technology? And this has to do with mobile app, laptops, web, and different kind of channels that we have today.
I know in the banking space you can do virtually everything with the mobile app and all of that, but is that happening in the insurance space?
So that is happening in the insurance space, but not in Nigeria yet. We don't see a lot of this in Nigeria, and that is what we want to happen. The same way, if you look at it 20 years ago, and where the banking sector was, how difficult it is, or it was, to be able to do banking, to be able to make a transfer from one bank to another, and then digital technology came in and changed everything. Same thing is what we expect to happen in insurance, and it's already happening in some clients. So, but in Nigeria, we're still a little, I can say we're far behind, but then technology will help us to bridge that gap.
Why is that so? Why are we behind? Because the insurance and the banks, they're like cousins, aren't they?
Yeah, but they operate totally different. We can say from regulatory point of view, there are two separate bodies. There is the Central Bank of Nigeria, then there is the NICOM, the National Insurance Commission. So they are separately regulated. And then even the concept is different. I mean, the way people relate with banks on day-to-day basis, you don't have to relate with insurance companies in that way. I mean, people don't think they need to buy insurance every day, but somehow you spend money every day. So the concept is somehow different, and sometimes insurance is a little vague to so many people, and so the idea of buying insurance is still not very popular.
Well, that's understandable. If it's money, it's my money, I'm keeping it in the bank. Yeah. In insurance, you've got to convince me to buy it.
Exactly.
Well, maybe that's where the difference really. But again, when we look at organizations such as Fintech Technology, what solutions will you be bringing to the table to fast-track Nigeria from the third world insurtech, as we were, to where other big emerging markets and developed economies are at the moment?
Yeah. So we are bringing in, right now, we just launched a marketplace, all right? So where from a mobile app, from our app, the P2Vest app, you can go to Insurance Parasol, which is the insurance product, and then you will see a list of insurance partners that we have. So it's a marketplace where you can buy any insurance product and also interact with any insurance company. So we're partnering all the insurance companies. Our license allows to partner all of them. We have about 15 of them now. We're trying to get more. And we want to get all of them on board so that people can easily buy. I mean, we can have all the products there, and then you go there, and then you select, and then you can also see the rates so that you can make a decision that this is what I want to do. And also, we want to use it as a platform to actually educate people on why they need to buy insurance.
Well, that's understandable. But again, if you're providing a single technically a supermarket. That's what you folks are building.
Yeah.
A supermarket, like an Amazon, for example. So everybody go there and there's something for everyone. So you sort of represent everybody there. But folks who want to know how does it really work? Are there risks involved in terms of the exposure of my data and things like that, in terms of security architecture around it?
Yeah, as far as security architecture is concerned, so we try our best to make sure that we continue to implement the best of security, and we are using one of the most secured platforms and partners to make sure that our platform is up to standard. But then people want to come to a place to see how can they access something very easily. So what we are trying to do is remove the bottlenecks, all right, and see how to bring insurance to people, because ordinarily people are not just going to wake up and say, I want to buy insurance. So we're trying to create a platform, a supermarket, as you may say, where people are going to find this product. But apart from that, we will be partnering different product sectors and sectors of the economy, people that have different, like airlines, like supermarkets, like loan companies, so to build insurance and embed it in their products. So we're going to be offering this service as API at the end of the day, so that it's embedded in different areas that people can just buy a product and somehow before they know it, they've bought insurance.
Well, interesting about what you talk about, seamless integration between lending and insurance. Where is that crossroad? Where is that junction where they meet?
Okay, so we started to launch a lending product ourselves, and then we've seen the importance of also putting insurance behind lending, because insurance at the end of the day is to provide a cover for some kind of loss or risk that may arise later. Yes. So, and you find that there is always a need to have insurance in lending, because though there are no insurance that cover everything, all right, but in lending, we have different kind of insurance products that could help lenders to safeguard their fund. Like, credit life is one of the most important parts of insurance that you can have around lending. That safeguards the life of the person that is borrowing. But then you also have some kind of product type of insurance, like gadget insurance, motor insurance, where a lender is actually, providing fund for an asset. Then you are insuring that asset, and then you are putting the insurance as part of the lending service, so that they are bundled together. And then if anything happens, if it's a car, if something happens, then there is a comprehensive insurance that is going to
So if I'm buying a vehicle, if you folks are lending me money to buy a car, you also are putting insurance at the back of it for me, so that it all comes as a package. Before I drive away and say, well, insurance is another day. Interesting, but again, you think we can do more as far as insurance penetration is concerned in Nigeria, especially for folks at the bottom of the pyramid. That's where the market is.
We can do a lot more, because data shows that Nigeria is the penetration of insurance in Nigeria is less than 1%, very poor. South Africa is still far ahead of Nigeria and some of the countries, and there's a lot more that we can do. And we believe technology is going to bridge that gap. And the regulator also agrees with that. That is why the NICOM has started to bring out different kind of licenses that could allow technology companies come into this space and partner with insurance companies to bring in innovation. Because it's through digital that we're going to get a lot of the people at the bottom to begin to appreciate insurance and buy insurance at a very minute level. All right? Many of the people are not going to buy vehicle insurance because they don't have a car, and so
mobile phone.
But then you can insure your phone, you can insure laptop, you can even insure yourself just going out and coming back home. There are certain kind of insurance products that you can bring.
You're not going to ask me to buy insurance to come into this studio and get out of that door.
Exactly.
No, don't tell me you're trying to sell me that. I don't need any insurance here. I'm covered. I'm really covered. But again, it's a very interesting environment, and but I'm sure with what you are doing, I'm sure you'll be sure that competition will be coming after you very soon.
Oh yeah, the space is big enough. I mean, today, almost on whether every month or every 2 or 3 months, there are new fintechs that are coming up. In Nigeria, and that is helping the economy. And yet, the business has not stopped. There is a lot of opportunity, and that is impacting payments and other areas of the economy in terms of finance. So same way, for insurance, the number of insurtech companies in Nigeria, possibly less than 20. There is a huge opportunity, big space. So I think we will be ready to work with competitors, and we're happy to have other people on board.
If I decide to join you, don't get scared.
All right,
and I'm just joking. But that's
definitely.
It's a TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's good to have you here. Thank you so much. Austine, Abolusoro, thank you so much, and we wish you all the best, and the rest of your team. P2Vest Technology, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. That's the Chief Executive Officer there at P2Vest talking about fintech and insurance.